The upcoming unified heavyweight title fight between Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev is the latest big bout to be postponed due to the ongoing pandemic. Originally scheduled for June 20 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the high-profile affair has yet to confirm a new date. In an interview with German media, the Bulgarian challenger Pulev declared that he would donate half his purse to fight COVID-19. I will donate 50% of the money I earned from the match with Joshua to the tireless heroes in the fight against the coronavirus, Pulev told German paper Bild. I will give doctors, nurses, and hospitals the necessary equipment to deal with this devilish virus. Unified champion Anthony Joshua also released a message to his fans regarding the virus on social media.
To the people who are suffering with coronavirus, I wish you a speedy recovery because it is no joke. We haven't found no cure or antidote for it right now, so I'm wishing you guys a speedy recovery. And to the ones who have suffered and lost loved ones due to the coronavirus, I want to say keep your head up. You got my love, blessings to you and your family, and condolences.
Anthony Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn has taken advantage of the international lockdown to have discussions with some of the other stars on his roster. He called undisputed lightweight champion Katie Taylor as she prepared for her fight with 7-weight champion Amanda Serrano. That fight has also been postponed, but Taylor is staying focused on what could be one of the biggest women's boxing matches in history.
This is literally the best fight in the best, isn't it? These are fights that everyone wants to see, so it's a very, very exciting fight, and not just in women's boxing, but boxing as a whole. This is a fight that people want to see. So it is a dangerous fight for both of us, but it's also a career-changing fight for both of us as well. This can be absolutely huge. Whoever wins this fight is going to be cemented as the #1 pound for pound in women's boxing.
He also got in touch with English star Amir Khan and discovered the former unified light welterweight champion is still eyeing a couple of big-name fights before he retires.
You know, when you've made so much money in the game, you've done so well, you won the world titles, what's going to motivate you? It's going to be the big fights, you know, and obviously the big name fights. Now, I think a Manny Pacquiao fight is huge. That'll be massive anywhere in the world, wherever it was. Then you've got other names like you got Kell Brook. I think that's another massive fight in the UK.
But both fighters maintained messages of positivity for everyone forced to stay inside and suffer through the impacts of these unprecedented events.
These are times where it actually makes a difference, I feel. You can turn this into a positive and actually try and work on a few things. And when the boxing world does get back, I'm going to be one of the fighters who was disciplined, and I'm going to be ready for whenever that fight date is.
I think this break might do a lot of good for a lot of people because it'll give them a chance to kind of realize where they want to be, what they want to do in the life, in their career. And also I think it'll be good in a way where give their body a rest as well.
In the UFC, Dana White's continued attempts to put on a card for UFC 249 on April 18th, regardless of political pressure or medical advice, seem to have succeeded. Lightweight legend Justin Gaethje has stepped in at short notice to replace champion Khabib Nurmagomedov, who remains locked down in Dagestan. He will face Tony Ferguson for another interim lightweight title. The card also features the rematch of former champs Rose Namajunas and Jessica Andrade and heavyweight sleep suppliers Francis Ngannou and Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Hashtag for the people. I'm terrified and I love it. Gaethje, #4 on the lightweight rankings, tweeted. Despite CSAC banning all combat sports until after May, it is rumored that the event will take place at the Tachi Palace Casino Resort in California. Because the casino is on tribal lands, it is not governed by the State Athletic Commission. Dana White claims that the venue will be used for the next 2 months to continue the UFC schedule as normal. For international fighters, though, he has arranged a private island. It seems White has gone the full Bond villain. I'm not going to be able to get the international fighters, all of them, into the US. So I'm going to start flying them all into the private island and start doing international fights from there. So as of April 18, the UFC is back up and running, he told TMZ. One of the more prominent critics of Dana White's plans to run the card is legendary boxing promoter Bob Arum. The famously outspoken head of Top Rank spoke to a CBS Combat podcast and was direct in his assessment of White's plans. White ought to be ashamed of himself, he said. The last thing we need is for an event to take place with no spectators just to get the event to take place. But the truth is, Dana White is somebody with a flawed intelligence.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.